Good morning, Miss Lenny and friends. My name is Natana Nyalabintang. I am from 11 Science C, and my essay number is 26. Today, I will read the explanation text about the history and birth of jazz. Jazz is a music genre that originated in African American communities of New Orleans, United States. Jazz has roots in West African cultural and musical expression, and in African American music traditions, including blues and ragtime, as well as European military band music. As jazz spread around the world, it drew on different national, regional, and local musical cultures, which gave rise to many distinctive styles. So, how has the jazz music originated? In the late 19th and 20th centuries, jazz developed from roots in blues and ragtime. Since the 1920s jazz age, jazz has become one of the most recognized major forms of musical expression. It then emerged in the form of independent traditional and popular musical styles, all linked by the common bonds of African American and European American musical parentage with a performance orientation. Jazz is characterized by swing and blue notes, call and response vocals, polyrhythms, and improvisation. Although the foundation of jazz is deeply rooted within the Black experience of the United States, different cultures have contributed to their own experience and styles to the art form as well. Intellectuals around the world have hailed jazz as one of America's original art forms. New Orleans jazz began in the early 1910s, combining earlier brass band marches, French quadrilles, biguine, ragtime, and blues with collective polyphonic improvisation. In the 1930s, heavily arranged dance-oriented swing big bands, Kansas City Jazz, a hard-swinging, bluesy, improvisational style, and gypsy jazz, a style that emphasized music waltz, were the prominent styles. Bebop emerged in the 1940s, shifting jazz from dance-able popular music toward a more challenging musician's music, which was played at faster tempos and used more chord-based improvisation. Cool jazz developed in the end of the 1940s, introducing calmer, smoother sounds and long, linear melodic lines. The 1950s saw the emergence of free jazz, which explored playing without regular meter, beat and formal structures, and in the mid-1950s, hard bop emerged, which introduced influences from R&B, gospel, and blues, especially in the saxophone and piano playing. Modal jazz developed in the late 1950s, using the mode or musical scale as the basis of musical structure and improvisation. Jazz rock fusion appeared in the late 1960s and early 1970s, combining jazz improvisation with rock music's rhythms, electric instruments, and highly amplified stage sound. In the early 1980s, a commercial form of jazz fusion called smooth jazz became successful, garnering significant radio airplay. Other styles and genres abound in the 2000s, such as Latin and Afro-Cuban jazz. That's the explanation text that I've read today. Thank you for your attention and good morning.